Hello, hello, everyone,
Howdy.
and welcome back to the Smoke Room. Darian, do you have any TikToks you'd like to shout out?
For right now,
Yeah.
not in particular.
Okay. See, he's not addicted to TikTok anymore, guys. He's been cured.
Yeah, I did. Ooh, a new album that I want to
As
listen to
he's like
tonight.
scrolling through TikTok.
I'm just checking a message. Checking a message. An album that I've been waiting for has
Yeah,
dropped, and
yeah.
I'm excited for it.
An album.
An album. It's called
Yeah.
Super Bloom. It's by the
Yeah.
artist Silent
It's from
Planet.
Alabama.
No. They're from.
Is it a photo album?
No, it's a musical album.
Mm.
A record, if you will.
I don't know about that one.
People refer to it as records. They drop records.
Is it weird that they got rid of the CD section in bookstores?
No, because people don't sell. I mean, typically, if you want a CD, just buy it online. No one browses for CDs anymore
You replaced it with a record section.
because people buy records more than they buy CDs now.
I don't know if that's true.
I feel like that's true.
Do you have statistics to back that up?
No.
Yeah, then shut the fuck up.
Eh.
I can't imagine it legitimately selling better. What I think is that it's you make more from one purchase.
That's also true, but I mean, I want to say that it does sell more than CDs today, simply because people have moved to MP3s primarily,
Yeah.
and then people who are into buying records are buying records.
That's such a bitch to store and display.
Oh, dude, it's a pain.
And I'm just like, I just don't think it's worth it. I think it's actually more worth it to just have a CD section.
Probably, but like, I think records are fun. They're just neat. I just think they're cool.
So you're just saying that based on that and not actual data?
Based
Come
on yeah, because I don't give enough of a shit to look it up, and I haven't thought about it till you posed the question. It's not something that I have on hand because I've never been curious about it.
Because Issa and I were like thinking about that because we were in a store and they're just going like, this seems stupid.
That is a record section
Yeah.
instead of a CD. Mm-hmm.
Well, it's also like they shoved it next to the board games
In what store?
in the Books A Million by our mall.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it's in like the worst section
It's a-
for people that would be looking for these.
yeah, they set them up weird, but it's like Target. Target has like
Yeah, but Target also got rid of their
whole-
entire DVD section.
yeah.
So we don't know what Target is doing.
They're doing their own thing, brother.
They're sitting there and they're like, kids want the Made in Abyss.
It's the wild, wild west of department stores.
Cause like I can't. That's one that I absolutely can't deal with is seeing like Made in Abyss in the children's section. I'm just like, you're sitting there on TikTok again.
No, vinyl record sales outperformed CDs in the U.S. for the first time since 1987.
Just this year.
Let's see. Just over 41 billion vinyl records were sold in 2022.
Okay, so just 1 year.
Yeah, so just this year.
Yeah. I think it's just a fad.
Probably.
Like I think this is gonna immediately. I just think they're gonna drop the record section.
Well, true.
In a couple of years.
But I don't think we're going to go back to C. It's not like I don't think we're
I
going to
didn't
go
say
back
that.
to C.
I didn't say they would.
I know. I'm just saying speculatively. It's just kind of physically owning music is certainly niche, and it comes to
It's going to be so lit when Spotify shuts off.
it's going to be a hard time.
And the albums of the last 5 years, you just can't get anymore.
Yeah. If all music streaming services were to shut down,
Yeah.
like dedicated ones like your Spotify, your Apple Music, you know, people could flock to Bandcamp where it's been forever, but not everything's up on Bandcamp
No.
or SoundCloud, but no, like people don't upload to SoundCloud anymore.
No.
And then you would have YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
which you know they offer you their premium so that you can turn off your screen while watching a YouTube video if you're listening.
Because
to
I
music.
haven't bought music in years now because
Right.
they stopped selling CDs.
Right, because you're a CDs boy.
Well, just like now I'm a physical media boy, and I'm not fucking
Reasonable.
buying a record because they're garbage for storage.
They're pretty.
They're a
awful to
niche
store.
item
Mhm.
that like is awful. They're harder to store. They're harder to rip. They just...
Yeah, my record player does rip them though.
Yeah, they do now, but it's harder
Well,
than with
not all of
a.
them do, but like
No, I
you
said
can,
they do
but
now.
they do.
Like
Yes,
in general now they do.
right.
But that's still like not conducive for real storage. Real
No,
like no, it kind of just
from
sucks.
a preservation's perspective, absolutely not.
So I'm like, oh, music industry is gone to me.
See you.
Actually, all CDs I've bought in the past 5 years have all been Japanese CDs
True.
that I've just imported.
They give a shit still.
Yeah,
Well, because I mean, they
they
give a
still
shit
have
about their
dedicated
media.
CD stores.
Yeah, like period. They still
That's where I found my Pokemon CDs.
you could still walk into a store and buy a PSP game for like a reasonable price.
It's true. It's true. Yeah, I was in a store in Akihabara that had it was a multi-floor building that was just CDs.
That's so cool though, actually.
So like looking at that and then looking at the American department is what makes me go like, man, this is stupid.
Yeah. Like I walked into an FYE for the first time in like years.
Yeah.
And it's so different from what I remember.
No, that's a like novelty store now,
Yeah.
and not even for CDs.
No.
It just has junk.
Though that is where I did buy your copy of Handshakers.
Handshakers. Okay, guys. Okay. I think we're because what Handshakers was 2017 or something, right? I think we're all old enough and mature enough to look deep in our kokoro to realize that Handshakers is hilarious and is worth watching because of that.
Oh, bless it.
You have the incest duo. Everyone loves them.
Oh boy, what a show.
You have that weird scene where the big sister is like rubbing her tits against her little brother and going like, "You never want to take showers with me anymore, little bro."
Oh, bro.
And the little brother being like, "Stop! It's not like I like you or anything."
Stop! It's embarrassing. It's not like I like you and your big bahongas.
Yeah, because it's that girl.
Yeah.
You know the one.
I know the one.
You know
Yes.
the one. Yeah, yeah.
Go watch Handshakers, everybody.
No, go watch Wise.
But they have to watch Handshakers first.
You don't.
But how are they going to know who the one girl
I
is?
don't care. Wise looks funnier.
It really does. Hey, if nothing,
And
look up the OP.
figuring out how to spell Wise is also a time.
Because is it W''Z or W''S?
It's W''Z.
Okay. Wise.
I fucking love that.
It's pretty next level. It's so Kino.
It's good. It's good. Okay, we're gonna we missed our chance to shove Murdoch off the side of this canyon.
Right, and now he wants to sleep with the both of us. What a greedy guy.
Right?
Like, first chance he gets is like, hey, let's have a threesome. It's like, go, bro.
And I'm like, bro, you have your own route.
But also respect for him shooting his shot, right?
Right. I still think that's my biggest issue is like, bitch, you have your own route.
Get in your own route and stay there.
Like if they were like your poly partner, like your third poly partner is Jeb, I'd be like 10 out of 10.
Fuck
Let's
yeah.
go.
Hey, push Cliff off the cliff and
I would rather romance Jeb.
Yeah. Cliff, meet Cliff. Here you go. Have fun. Jeb, let's go.
Oh my
We're gonna
god.
run away together.
Give me one of his grins again. Mrjosh goes back up the trailer. Trailer?
Goes to the
Yeah, his
trailer.
trailer. Stuffing his paws into his pocket.
He's leading Jeb into the trailer, the horse trailer.
Yeah. Once I don't see him anymore, I walk over to where the fox stood, to the very edge. The wind's steady. It's warm and dry, kicking up a little sand. I have to shield my eyes. Damn near feels like I'm being cooked alive. At least the view is pretty. Not sure if it's worth hiking all the way, but I'd rather be here than with a client back home. Very carefully, I sit down and grab my flask. My legs dangle over the edge. I take a swig. The water's heaven on my tongue. I swallow, then have another drink right after. They can miss me for a little while. Besides, after all that talk, I'm curious. Might as well try, right? Hello! I shout into the canyon, then lean back.
You're an idiot.
Suck a cock!
That was my very topical How the Grinch Stole Christmas starring Jim Carrey reference. Remember the echoes. You like that movie.
I haven't seen that movie in like 15 plus years.
It's not bad. It's not a bad movie.
Um,
Hey, okay. It's not a bad movie. It is way too long.
that's just the problem with films.
It is paced so abhorrently.
I remember the last time I watched that movie, I stopped watching because of just how many fucking flashbacks of nothing there were.
Yeah, like the whole backstory of the Grinch scene.
That's told from like 5 different flashback sequences with different narrators, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
I don't really know if we needed that, Chief.
I don't know. Did you watch the new?
The,
I say new.
The Illumination Grinch?
The Illumination.
No, I have not.
Okay, so we're watching that.
Oh. I
It's
don't
almost
know what it's on.
It's almost wintertime.
I know. I don't know what it's on.
You probably have something with on it.
I guess we'll see. Oh, let me see what it's on.
Yeah,
I can just search
it's
it
fine.
real quick.
Nothing. I don't know what I was expecting. I pour the rest of the flask's contents down my throat. The wind's howling around me now, whistling in my ears. Almost sounds like it's screaming. I'm waiting. Okay. A gust kicks up and knocking my flask out of my paws.
Oh, that sucks.
No. I try to grab it before it falls, but it knocks me off balance forward. For a moment, more of my legs are dangling off the canyon's edge. I get a sinking feeling in the pit of my stomach. This is how I die. Not yet, buddy. Not yet. I dig my claws into the ground, barely managing to keep myself from sliding off.
Comparatively, I think I would prefer this.
You prefer just going like, whoop?
Well, compared to what he goes through, yes. He suffers and then dies. At least
Yeah.
with this, there's a chance he'll just hit the ground and be dead.
He'll probably die before he hits the ground, right? I remember reading that statistic somewhere that most people die before hitting the ground.
From, like, heart.
Yeah.
I suppose. Yeah. I could see that.
But it's kind of hard to interview the people after to see.
Like, so would you say that, like, it was the impact that did you in, or did your heart just, like, stop on the way down? How'd you feel? Well...
But I haven't done any,
feel
like,
dead.
big readings on it.
Mm-hmm. I remember hearing specifically that, like in a very specific situation, like for 9/11,
Yeah.
that's how a lot of people had died that were falling. Was like they died before they hit the ground.
Yeah.
So,
That's a long way down.
It's quite a fall. Which I could see the fear, and just like that the abject terror actually doing that to someone for sure.
Yeah.
I could see that for sure. So
It do be that way.
eh.
The flask tumbles down below.
The lizard's gonna get it.
Yeah.
The lizard want my water.
I can hear a garbled growl rise above the noise of the wind. What was that? What is going on? Samuel! I crawl back from the edge so I can, as far as I can. I'm still breathing hard. My throat burns. You shouldn't have dropped your flask. A brown paw on my shoulder brings me back.
Oh, look at his cute little expedition outfit.
Look at him. He thinks he's ready for the road.
Oh my god.
He's got his little hat.
Okay, hold on, Cliff.
Yeah.
I know I've been saying a lot of shit about you.
Oh my god.
He just looks so cute. Look at his little hat and his little scarf. Go off with the scarf, Cliff.
Does this count as a scarf?
I would call it a scarf more than an ascot.
Well, isn't it?
Or a handkerchief, perhaps?
Or a bandana?
Hmm.
What's the word for this? Does a scarf classify just pieces of fabric around your neck? Are we Googling scarf?
Yeah, I guess we have to.
Yeah.
So I don't want to say the wrong thing. Scarf.
You might have to put definition.
Definition.
Yeah.
Meaning.
Meaning. What is this?
A length of square A length or square of fabric worn around the neck or head.
Yeah, so I guess that's a scarf.
A scarf.
Yeah.
So if you have like a, let's see, bandana. Let's see, a large handkerchief, typically having a colorful pattern, worn or tied around the head or neck.
Oh, so it can also. Okay.
I feel like a bandana has more to do with the shape. That's like if you unfold it and it's a perfect square.
Yeah.
I think that's more a bandana because a scarf is typically going to be
but
a rectangular length.
It just said a square though. A rectangle counts as a square.
As a square,
but
not all squares are.
Yes.
I don't know. A length or square of fabric. I don't know. If I saw him wearing that, I would probably say a scarf or a kerchief, perhaps.
A kerchief?
A kerchief.
Okay. It's hard to quantify. Those definitions read the same though.
Yeah, a piece of kerchief, a piece of fabric used to cover the head or worn tied around the neck.
These are all three are like the same.
The same thing, and they're all different.
Slightly different. Like there's got to be a
bandana. In the definition notates a pattern on the fabric.
Yes. So this is
I would call
this
it
is a handkerchief or
I would call it a kerchief.
A kerchief.
A handkerchief, I think, is something different.
Oh my god, it's a kerchief.
A kerchief. Yes.
Okay. I look up and see Cliff looking down on me. He told me about them when we were walking to town hall this morning, but I almost don't recognize him from his new clothes. What's wrong? Is that a thing? Have you ever, has someone ever worn clothing and you'd be like, well, they're just a new person? That's never happened to me.
No.
I was like, no, face. Like, I may be face blind, but I also recognize a face.
Right. Right. I get that. Man, that kind of happened to me. I forget if I told this story, but when I went to New Orleans for Johnny's bachelor party, we were sitting in the airport.
Yeah.
And this old guy walks past me, like just some old guy.
Yeah.
He was like, "Don't I know you?" And I'm like, "I don't think so." He's like, "You came and fixed my cable like 2 days ago." And he started talking to me and telling me
Yeah.
And yeah, I went to his house because for work.
Yeah,
I went to his house and fixed his cable and his internet. And I was like,
have you ever just when someone asks you like, have I seen you before? You just go like, Andrew, buddy, do you like? Come on, like
Andrew, buddy.
You just say a name and just
Michael, come on.
We've known each other since childhood.
Yo, I might have to. That's really good. But no, it was really weird. It was super funny.
Okay.
Because we started talking about it. He's like, yeah, I'm on my way to see my lady friend in Texas. He was gonna go. This old guy, he was gonna go get some fuck.
His little lady friend.
He was gonna go get some fuck.
What's wrong? Nothing. I wouldn't say it's nothing when you've been gone for an hour. We've been gone for an hour.
Jesus Christ.
Right. We were sitting at that edge.
We really were.
For an hour.
We were edging for an hour?
An hour. And a whole hour edging.
Sounds...
It's going to feel amazing.
I don't know. An hour? That's light work. Hour, light work.
You need the 24-hour edge, right?
Absolutely. Because then, we'll see. But then you have to go, figure out the right place to, finish. Because you're going to fill up a room, you know?
Yeah.
So, go sit, on the bus or something. Or perhaps go to a friend's house and be like, yo, can I use your bathroom? And then climb out the window and never speak to them again.
An hour? I look at my watch again. An hour past noon. I could have sworn I'd only been here for 2 minutes. Mrjosh returned a little while ago, but you never showed. You had us worried. This stupid grin.
He's really cute, though. God damn it, Cliff.
Is it the hat now?
It really is.
Is this little, I bought this hat on sale. They said all explorers have to wear it.
All explorers wear them. It helps with the sun.
Oh god, that's how you get white people, right? I feel like white people are really susceptible to upcharges like this. Like he was getting the equipment,
right?
and they're just like, you should get this hat. Oh, why? All explorers have it.
All explorers have it. And
Then I must.
And you know what you're missing? A kerchief. Yes, very handsome.
You bought like the $90 one.
Yeah, that's a North Face handkerchief. Or well, not handkerchief. It's a kerchief.
Yeah.
Handkerchief is something you wear you have in your pocket.
It's a hand.
You put it in your pocket.
Hand sized.
Hand size.
Yeah.
Square. Put it in your pocket.
Yeah.
Handkerchief. But yeah, North Face kerchief, $90. Do one of those steal his fit things where it's a breakdown of his outfit. Kerchief, $90. Hat, Versace, $320.
No. Are you alright? You look rattled, to say the least. No, I'm fine. I just heard voices. I nod. It might have been the wind. True, the wind is rather strong up here. I must admit, I did try it myself. Out of curiosity, of course. There's no way I'd believe such tall tales. No luck, however. Just like Mrjosh. I don't like it. Look at it differently, Samuel. You should count yourself lucky to experience a phenomenon like that. I don't feel lucky. Sorry. We'll put a pin in it. What matters is that you're safe. He extends, okay, a paw, and I take all too happy. By the way, he leans in. It's a good thing you missed our afternoon meal. We missed food!
Goddamn.
No!
Sorry, Samuel. You'll just have to wait until we stop for dinner. Sorry.
Oh my god. I could barely stomach those beans. They were absolutely revolting.
Coward.
Well, it's canned baked beans.
It's
from 1915.
It's probably something more like
they
cowboy
probably beans. Don't taste as good as the ones we have today.
You know, probably.
Right.
Got some cowboy beans.
No. I can't help but feel like only somebody who's never had to miss a meal would consider going without a blessing. I'll have to ask Murdoch if he has anything quick to eat. There's probably crackers. Not crackers.
Oh, we found a bunch of Ritzes if you want some Ritzes.
Yo.
Well, we found a bunch. But they
By
were...
a bunch, how does that quantify?
So it was a box of like the mini sleeves.
Yeah.
There was like a bunch of them, right? Like probably like maybe 8 or 9.
Yeah.
But because of the date on them, we were cleaning out the kitchen today.
Yeah.
Because we went on a big grocery run.
Yeah.
And Faith threw them away.
Yeah.
Even though because the date was kind of a
sketchy.
bit far out.
Yeah.
So I saved one in case you wanted them.
Okay.
But just so you know, they are out of date.
Okay, that's fine.
But
that's fine.
they're crackers, so I don't really know what that means. They're sealed.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Do things ever truly expire?
Well, yeah, I would say so.
It's fine.
If things give off a very pungent odor that they're not supposed to have, or make your tummy go really sour and you go, oh no, then
that just means my stomach isn't strong enough.
But
my it can grow stronger.
No, but consuming it will not. It's not like working out.
We gotta make it stronger.
It's not like when you drink a little bit of poison every day to build up a resistance.
Yeah, you just drink a little bit of spoiled milk a day.
No. just dip a spoon in there, scoop out a big old globule. Like,
it's basically yogurt.
Like actually though.
After meeting back up with the rest of the group, we pack up the gear before moving on. Jebediah gives me a piece of bread. It's a bit stale, but it's food nevertheless. Going down's much easier than climbing a steep hill. The scenery getting more lush and less dusty. Thank God Almighty I was getting sick of the boulders. The Boulders Gate. Even though the wagon's creaking an awful lot with every bump in the road, it doesn't break again. And not sure I could stand sitting around longer. Cliff's in the wagon now, leaving Murdoch and I to walk side by side the rest of the way. I'm still thinking about what he said earlier. I have never had 2 clients at the same time. Usually people keep to themselves, as they should in a town like Echo. Regardless, though, I've made up my mind. I'll sneak out of camp tonight. I'll look at Jebediah's map. I know where to go and what to do. If I want to, I could even make some of the supplies for myself. Take some of the supplies, not make, but take. Yes. Cliff's brought too much food. He won't miss it. He'll miss me, but if I don't leave tonight, I'll have to go back to Echo. To Nick. To James. To William. Then to the gallows. I'd be a fool not to take this chance. At least whatever happens to Nick will have been for something. Nikolai? I try to shake the thought out of my head. Put yourself first, Sam. Yo, lit. This is the truth, though.
Sometimes you gotta,
Look, if it's somebody else's life versus mine, I'm choosing mine.
Reasonable. What are you gonna do with somebody else's life, right? Like, what the fuck?
Like, lame.
Lame.
Like, actually, come on. Oh, where we going? Where we going?
Night
What's that?
The woods.
Can't see shit, senpai.
The darkest.
Look, I can still see more here than in the Haunted Mansion film.
Like, actually.
You know, that's something we can say about Five Nights at Freddy's. I could see the movie.
Like, the whole time.
Yeah, it was
the
nice.
whole movie.
Yeah.
Not like...
Yeah, that whole room.
Like fucking Haunted Mansion, you couldn't see anything. When it was daytime in the movie, you couldn't see
shit still. Oh my god.
Oh, it's so bad.
We reached the heart of the forest by nightfall. Just like Jebediah said, there's a stream nearby. Cliff and Murdoch go to wash up while me and Jebediah unpack supplies and feed the donkeys. After gathering some firewood, we managed to get a fire with a good flame going. Where?
They didn't bother to draw it. They didn't want to draw fire.
Damn. By the time the sun's almost completely set, only orange light filters through the tree leaves. We'll all huddle around. Swapping stories. Drinking. Even Jebediah takes it easy for a change.
They've been drinking. Oh,
there we go.
There's your fucking fire.
There we go. Look at the spy-fi.
This is a cute little CG.
Yeah, look, he's purple. He's the purple man.
It's just the lighting. Shut up. You got too much FNAF on the brain.
What?
FNAF. Five Nights at Freddy's. That's the
purple.
Oh wait, yeah, the purple man.
I don't know what the
you're referring to Marvel's
the mutant villain.
Yeah,
the purple man.
So the man who's like actually the child murderer who gets trapped in Springlock in the games.
Yeah,
he's referred to as the purple man because when we see him, because we see what happens to the kids through little 8-bit sort of mini games a little bit in that game.
Yeah,
like they're almost like dream sequences that you play.
Yeah.
And he's a purple guy. He's just purple.
He's purple.
He's just a purple man. He's the purple man.
Well, his name's William in the movie.
Okay. Yeah, I know. But it's fine.
okay. But look, horse.
Mm-hmm.
Horse in CG.
Horns.
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 Hunts.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Also, I don't know why AI horse, became really popular.
Huh?
It was very strange. It was a very strange era of internet.
I'm confused.
Thing.
AI.
So people would popular people, some VTubers,
okay,
got subjected to like people using an AI program to make horse audio of like the girls getting, by horses.
That's right. You told me about this. Particularly like VTubers.
Yeah. Because Maury got it really bad.
Yeah, Maury got AI to be getting it from a horse.
Yeah.
Oh. I remember you told me about
People
that.
still reply to her tweets with horse images.
Horrible.
So it's a little saucy.
It is.
He turned around, and there was the miner's ghost. heaving a pickaxe high above his head. "You come for my gold, and I'll come for your life." The soldier was never heard from again. They say that if you go near the mines at exactly midnight, you can hear the miner striking rock, looking for gold. Thud. 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 He continues to pantomime the entire thing. What a loser. That was a terrifying story.
No.
Terrible.
That was a terrible story.
Terrible. Terrible. Why did the soldier even enter the mines in the first place? See, this is the kind of person that, like, shouldn't be a writer.
Well, he wants to be
he's an academic
writer.
It's very, very different.
Yes.
Oh, that was a different line. Whoops. Why didn't he just turn back the first time he heard the ghost? How could there be a message written in fresh blood if the ghost didn't have any to begin with? There was no one else in the mines, and you didn't mention a corpse. The fox waves his paw. Oh, come now. The appeal of that story is that is in the sound effects, not the excuse me. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. The internal logic of the narrative. I could tell. If you'd like to tell a tale, go right ahead. I'm dying to hear some thrilling Batavian stories about being deprived of chocolate that is apparently better than everybody else's. Okay, but American chocolate do suck, though.
It do be bad.
It do just kind of suck. I would, but I don't want to terrify you, Murdoch. I'll still require your service after tonight. Just admit you don't have a story that's as fun as mine. He drinks from the whiskey flask, being shared. I have plenty. I'll have you know. My grandfather was a storyteller like no other. That doesn't mean you are.
Yeah.
I just think there's nothing scary about ghost tales. Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah?
You good?
I've always liked Goof Troop more.
True. Ba-ba-bop, ba-ba-doo-bop. Yeah. That one's a much better show.
That one, yeah. You have Peg and Pete right there.
They're right there.
They're just...
They, you know, they don't call her Peg for nothing.
We all know.
We all know.
That Pete is not a top.
No. Oh, he wants it. He wants to be so bad, though.
We've seen his free access zipper in Kingdom Hearts.
All right, Maleficent. I'm gonna go take care of those brats once and for all. Wait, Pete. Turn. Please, Maleficent. It's been 30 minutes. My refractory pain. Shut up, you fool. Now bend over.
She becomes the dragon for
She
her.
does.
Oh, shit.
No, there's probably fan fiction for that.
Probably. Maleficent and her giant dragon monster cock.
Oh no.
Holy shit.
Oh, no. Clifford, do you really think I couldn't scare you if I wanted? Not really. No. So you're just saying that I need to try? Well, yes, but I still think you couldn't succeed if you wanted to with a ghost story. Personally, I don't need stories to scare me when we're out here in the wilderness. Silly ones are fine with me.
Here, here.
I like silly ghost stories. It's like all little silly billies.
Well, just general silly stories.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
There's something very anime about this. This still.
what do you mean? It's like the opening, one of the shots in the opening of Gravity Falls.
Yeah.
You know, you have Grunkle Stan doing the
Doing
like,
the-
whoa, and
whoa.
you see the bat creature. behind.
Yeah.
Oh well. Well, then perhaps some of you will find this more informative than frightening. His tone of voice shifts in a way I'm not familiar with. The warm lilts and the lazy drawls are all gone. Pay attention to what I'm about to say. The sharp tone of voice he's using now sounds piercingly practiced, and commands attention. Almost like something you'd hear from a carnival barker? Is that what that's called?
I suppose. Like a come one, come all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carnival
I
barker.
guess that makes sense.
Oh.
I mean, another thing you'd probably call him is a herald, but I don't know if you'd want to call him that in reference to a carnival.
Yeah.
Come on, come on, see the amazing, super strong man.
Yeah.
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 You know, yeah.
It just waves Kane in general direction.
Come see the amazing cat boy, you know. Yeah.
Oh
He'll be
my-
a Discord kitten before you can shake a stick at him.
Oh my god. Oh, no. Actually, wait a minute. Wait, I have this on my phone. What? There's a guy named Fruits that does a lot of like fan art of Smoke Room and
Okay.
Echo. He
Mhm.
posted this a little while back. I just think it's like the
Like,
cutest.
yeah.
Like, yeah. Look how thick this man is.
He's
In like the
pretty
cute way.
Vicky. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
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 That's pretty good.
Almost like something you'd hear at a carnival barker. You know, it's like, I love the title, like the name Shoutcaster.
The shout.
There's something, yeah, that's like for events and stuff. Like the narrators for like sporting events. That
Oh.
job is called Shoutcaster.
That's cool as
And
fuck.
I'm like, I want that to be my class in an RPG.
I was about to say that's an RPG class.
I mean, that's a bard, but like,
Yeah, well-
if we renamed Bard Shoutcaster,
I'm on this. I'm on board with this.
I like this.
Though I suppose you could consider the Dovahkiin from Skyrim a shoutcaster.
Oh my god, they're not cool enough.
Because he counts.
They're too
shouts
lame.
casts.
Too lame. But calmer than that. There's something that scientists have known for a long time about sensory experience and the truth.
We're zooming in on this picture.
Yeah? It's that all of our certain experiences are facsimiles of the truth. All of them. Everything from our excitement in the taste of good chocolate, to our relief when perceiving the form of a recognizable gaze through the fog of a mirror. And then there's pleasure in touch. He clasps his paws, where I can feel the warm blood in my paws pulse against the blood in the other. And there's pain in separation too. There's even exhilaration in the most basics of familiarities.
Whoa. Whoa. That word came for your throat, bro. It was like, hey, watch this.
Familiarities.
Ooh, you almost got there. Good enough.
It's good enough.
You passed.
We gotta see. It's fine.
Yeah, passed with an 80. It's alright.
Is that even enough to get a C?
I think it's still a B.
Okay, that's good. Such as when you see your favorite color. But just know that even when you see something like the color red, we're not really seeing red. We're seeing all the colors reflected back to us as light, interpreted by the cones in our eyeballs that aren't absorbed by the color red.
Mine are waffle cones.
We only know red by what it isn't. Our experience of these realities that are objective to us are just a facsimile of the truth experience, compiled by the organic technology of our body. What does facsimile mean?
Let's go.
I love you, Sam. A reproduction. Murdoch nods again, the flicker lighting him in a way I don't think I have ever had before. Okay. A fake. Faker.
See a faker.
He punctuates that word so harshly. But how could that apply to something like tasting a piece of chocolate? What is taste but when the right combination of molecules cause sensors in our tongue to send pleasing electrical signals to the brain? What do you and I experience when tasting exactly the same thing? Could be close, but different. And we will never be able to know.
Did we have such a comprehensive understanding of the neurological system
1915?
in the early 1900s?
I don't know.
I'm not
I have
sure
nothing
either.
about. I know nothing about like the pace in which we unlocked medical knowledge.
Yeah.
I got no idea.
Hmm.
That's a field I'm unfamiliar with and don't care about. So you know, it'd be that
I
way.
simply do not care.
I don't. What? That's merely a limitation of our biology, then. And nothing is so frightening about that. But what we're actually afraid of is not being able to know true difference. Or knowing something incredible through a freak accident of perception for only a moment, and then never getting to know it ever again. How many things in our world do you think cannot be perceived because we can only understand them through an absence of their true essence? How
True essence. He's got to do the hand thing.
Yes! Riku, do you really trust Sora?
Darkness is the heart's true essence. That's not true.
I know, deep down, that Kingdom Hearts is light! We've quoted Kingdom Hearts so much, and I just know that if people who stuck around for the Kingdom Hearts streams I did, if they go back to like the Echo playthrough, will be exposed for sure.
I want to say sorry, but I'm super not.
There's like I'm pretty sure I put it in one of the highlights videos where you read a line that says I'm heartless and I interrupt and just say and I'm nobody.
Yeah.
And we laugh for a minute and then just read.
Yeah, like no explanation. Just
Yeah. It do be that way.
Rough stuff, dude. Absolutely rough.
How many colors out there will we never be able to see because they're beyond our capability to fathom? If we'll never be able to know, then we shouldn't have to worry about it.
There you go.
But you do want to know.
Not really.
You always want to know, because you are curious by nature. Cliff rolls his eyes, but I can see a line on his face harden. What if the same idea that applies to senses could apply to things that are fully alive just as well as our sights and sounds and tastes? What secret world could be all around us at all times, intangible, unknowable, and unobtainable to our processing powers? What if I told you that there is such a world? Then I would say you were trying too hard.
Mm-hmm.
What if I told you that there are more worlds than one as well? Infinite worlds of unthinkable perception. But you said yourself that the unperceivable is exactly that. Intangible. But what if I told you there could be there could be ways to perceive some things locked away in the brain. Let us perceive. Then I test them. Easy. Some people say that there's a way. Well, then I simply have to hear it, don't I? Just find a well that's dark enough and deep enough. It should be so dark that you shouldn't be able to see your reflection. Some people, when they look down, say they experience the overwhelming sense that something is looking back at them from the bottom of the well. And they feel that it's looking back every time. Sounds to me like they're scared of the idea of a reflection. Or maybe it's just uncomfortable to be stared at. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Alright, fine. What's fine? I'm admitting that there are certainly better things than the first attempt. So you're saying I scared you? I'm saying the story was successful. I'm not scared. But I can tell that it did scare you. Think what you will. I still have to go off on my experienced reality. Men frighten me more than monsters or ghosts ever could. Does that seem to stop you from cozying up to Sam over there? Oh, come now. I'd certainly do the same if I could afford to hire a bodyguard. I look for a response from Jebediah, but the horse is still staring into the flame.
Oh no, you made him existential. No, Jeb, don't think about it too hard.
You alright, Jebediah? The fire crackles.
Fine enough.
Just enough, huh?
You're a fine enough group to guide. But very little beats the comfort of your own home.
What's so comfortable about home? I'm plenty comfortable out here by the flames and under the stars.
Well, my mom ain't a bitch, for one. Well, at home, you can drink 'em as much as you want without fear of dehydrating.
He jerks his head at the flask in Murdoch's paw.
And you can polish the banner whenever you like without the fear of somebody walking in on you whenever they need a jar of beans opened.
That only happened one time. Murdoch looks incredulously at Jeb, then to Cliff. I mean the beans, not the walking in. That's the most frank I've ever heard you speak, Jeb. Well, yeah. You never saw him at the stag.
Hush now.
Oh, I want to see him drunk at the stag.
That would be so fun.
Right? This is still a professional environment. Now Cliff.
Now Cliffy boy.
Now Cliffy.
Cliffy Whiffy.
Quifford Twibbits.
Widow Quifford Twibbits, please. Quiet.
Right. But you're the one who brought beating off into the conversation. He shakes the bottle and, he shakes the bottle and more splashes out. Okay. Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I think we'll end the part here.
Okay.
Okay, that sounds so. Dude, this scene's long.
Quite
it's
long.
fun, though.
Yeah, I'm having a good
Yeah.
time.
So we'll see you around, everyone!